In the summer of 2006, the Buried Life was born. These four friends set out across the country to complete a list of 100 things to do before you die. For everything they completed on their list, they would help a stranger complete one of their own.
All the steps that we took to get started, four guys from a small island in Canada, how we got a show on MTV, and ask as many people as possible the question, what do you want to do before you die, and have them answer it honestly. You know, it's the question that helped us out. Everyone has things that they want to do.
After over 6 years and completing 84 of the original 100, the guys are still hard at work trying to finish their list.
The book drops today, and we're trying to cross off number 19, make the bestsellers list, and yesterday we were number 2 on the Movers and Shakers for BarnesandNoble.com, and we are trying to cross that off like crazy right now.
Despite crossing another item off the list, the Buried Life still hasn't run out of enthusiasm.
We've got a lot of projects right now that we're working on. One script in particular, and a few other things.
This has been Courtney Zahn, Angela Spagnoli, and Drew White, asking you, what do you want to do before you die?
With Earth Day right around the corner on April 22nd, activities have been held around the La Crosse community this week to promote going green. Dumpster diving, an environmental fair, and a marsh cleanup day are just some of the events put on by the Environmental Council here at UWL. The 2012 Earth Fair will be held this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Myrick Hickson Eco Park. This event is put on by Cooley Partners for Sustainability to involve people of all ages to share and spread the knowledge of environmental issues and discuss ways in which we can better our society and create a more sustainable community. For more information, visit www.cpslax.org/earthfair. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, students were asked about the new student union.
It has served UWL students throughout the past years in numerous ways, but students have voted to build a whole new facility. So we asked you this week on Campus Insight, what do you hope to see in the new student union?
Or the new student union will now be in more central locations so that students will have better access to it in between classes.
In the new student union, I hope to see more study areas where people can hang out with their communities. All right, well, what I want to see in the new student union is better food, like more options for vegetarians and maybe more recycling areas so that we can recycle better, yeah.
What I hope to see in the new student union is more rooms in the new Cartwright Center, because the library gets packed very quickly, very easily, and it'll be nice to have more room for other students to go and study, get away from their apartments.
What I hope to see in the new student union is more group study rooms. The library in Centennial get pretty packed, especially during finals week, so if there were more of those, a lot of people could be able to study in there and spread out the amount of people in there, so that would help a lot.
So there you have it. Those are some ideas from the UWL students that are to be put on our new student union. Hopefully these wonderful ideas will be put to use. This has been John Payne and Courtney Director for WMCM News.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now here's Joshua Skinner with a review of the movie Super 8.
The 2011 blockbuster movie Super 8, written and directed by acclaimed science fiction writer J.J. Abrams, will fill you with wonderment and have you thinking, this is why we go to the movies. The film starts off with the death of the main character Joe Lamb's mother and quickly moves on to Joe and his friends wanting to film a movie for the Super 8 Film Festival. The crew get into more than they bargained for after witnessing a horrific train crash that will begin to affect their town in mysterious ways. But before I give away too much, let's go to the trailer.
I've got nothing against your friends. I like your friends. Well, things have obviously changed for us.
I have to help Charles finish his movie.
Be good for you to spend some time with kids who don't run around with cameras and monster makeup.
Could you close your eyes, please? Yeah.
And action! Guys, watch out!
An eastbound freighter derailed. What the cargo was on that freighter, we don't know.
We can't tell anyone. I know.
I understand you have concerns about our cargo.
Colonel, there isn't anything else that I should know, is there?
I can assure you the answer is no.
We've gotten calls from people who found local dogs, but the calls coming in aren't local.
Lucy!
It's like they all just ran away.
I've got property damage, I've got theft. I've got 9 people missing now. There are things happening around here that I can't explain.
We have to find this thing. I don't feel good about this.
Go!
I saw it. No one believes me.
I believe you. What the hell?
Overall, I really liked this movie. For me, it had some qualities from the Goonies with the sense of adventure and the young cast of main characters. I also think it brought in the elements of E.T. with the feel of the music and the soundtrack. There's plenty of suspenseful thrills for all of you adrenaline junkies out there as well. I thought there was a great interaction from the main characters with plenty of humor. Overall, the movie had me guessing what might happen, and the overall experience was exhilarating and quite a ride. If you haven't already checked out this film, I highly recommend doing so, but only if sci-fi movies are of interest. Stay tuned to WMCM. Avery Neville will be back with this weekend's weather. But before that, let's check out a UWL promo.
UWL's TV station. The news you need. The movies you love. The sports you want. Something to watch. Something to watch together. A variety of shows just for you. All together in one place. Your campus, your channel, WMCM.
Hello, my name is Avery Neville and I will be your meteorologist for today. Tonight there is a chance of rain with a low of 35 degrees and winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And on to tomorrow. There is partly sunny with a high of 53 degrees and winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, it's mostly clear with a low of 32 degrees at 5 to 10 miles per hour for winds. And now for the extended forecast. There's rain all day Saturday with a high of 55 and low of 38. And on Sunday, a 20% chance of rain with a high of 58. And Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 37 degrees. Start the week off good Monday with a high of 62 and mostly sunny. And now I'm going to swing it over to Katie so you can learn some awesome news about some tabletop games.
Thanks, Avery. I'm Katie Butson, and welcome to this week's interview. Today, I'm interviewing Katie and Nick Larocco about tabletop gaming. So, for all of us who don't know, what is tabletop gaming?
Well, Katie, tabletop gaming is kind of hard to define, but to put it really simply, it's just anything you would play on a table.
It can vary from role-playing tabletop games to actually little miniatures that is a strategic kind of war-based games.
And even just card games and board games.
So is there a type of gaming that you prefer over others, or something that you find yourself playing more?
I personally prefer tabletop role-playing games such as Dungeons & Dragons, Shadowrun. Those are really the only two that I have personally played, though my brother has played more than me.
I'm big on the RPGs as well. It stands for role-playing games for those of you who aren't in the know. But tabletop war games are a lot of fun too. Around here there's a lot of people who play Malifaux and Warhammer.
All right, and I've never personally played any of these games myself, but in a role-playing game, what kind of actions do you do?
Well, you first create a character. You come up with kind of a concept, an idea of this person in particular. They can have absolutely no personal connection to you whatsoever, and you play them as how you see fit. I've personally had very neurotic, motherly characters who have taken care of the party to incredibly